In a sun-kissed meadow, inside a cozy burrow, lived a tiny girl no bigger than a thumb. Her name was Thumbelina, and she was born from a flower, a gift to a woman who longed for a child. Thumbelina's world was filled with wonders. She sailed on lily pads, danced on petals, and spoke with the animals. One night, as Thumbelina lay sleeping in her walnut shell cradle, a toad hopped through the window. Enamored by her beauty, the toad decided to take her away to marry her son. Thumbelina awoke to find herself on a lily pad in the middle of a pond, the toad's home. However, Thumbelina did not wish to marry the toad's son. She longed for freedom and adventures of her own choosing. The kind fish and butterflies, who had grown fond of the tiny girl, helped her escape. With their aid, she floated away on a leaf, ready to find her path. Her journey was full of magical encounters. She met a wise beetle, who took her on a flight through the starlit sky but left her alone, realizing she was too different from them. Thumbelina, undeterred, continued her journey, finding shelter in the forest. As winter came, the world grew cold and harsh. Thumbelina, with nowhere to go, stumbled upon a field mouse's home. The mouse, kind and hospitable, offered her a place to stay in exchange for stories and song. During her stay, she met a sickly swallow, grounded by the cold. She cared for the swallow, nursing it back to health, and they formed a deep bond. The field mouse wanted Thumbelina to marry her neighbor, Mr. Mole, but Thumbelina's heart yearned for the open sky and the beauty of the meadow. On the day of her wedding, the swallow, now healthy, returned. He offered Thumbelina a way out, to fly away with him to warmer lands. Thumbelina embraced the opportunity and flew away on the swallow's back. They traveled over mountains and seas, finally arriving in a land of warmth and flowers. There, Thumbelina met the flower fairies, and among them was the prince of the fairies, who was captivated by her kindness and spirit. The prince and Thumbelina fell in love, and in a beautiful ceremony, surrounded by flowers and cheered on by all the creatures she had befriended, Thumbelina married the prince. She was given a pair of wings to fly, exploring the world and spreading joy wherever she went. Thumbelina's story became a tale of wonder in the meadow, a story of a brave, tiny girl who followed her heart and found her place in the vast, beautiful world.